Monday, November 12th. A missile is launched from the ground with a velocity of 264 feet per second. How many seconds will the missile land on the ground? Meaning, when's it at 0 feet? So I have two units, the feet and the seconds. Okay, so I have feet and seconds. So X is the seconds and Y is the feet. That's that way every time. So per second. So feet per second. And the feet per second we know is 264. So the missile is going to go up. It's going to come back down though. That's going to go up and come back down. So that is a parabola. Okay, so parabola, we go blank x to the second power plus blank x plus blank equals y. Now the x second is represented by gravity. That's negative 16. Okay, and then 264 is in front of the x, and then since the missile started from the ground, it started from here, the ground, we're going to eliminate that third term. Okay. Okay, that's my equation. Now I need to insert 0 feet into the equation for the appropriate variable. So feet equals y. Okay. Okay, so y gets replaced with 0. So I have negative 16x to the second power plus 264x equals 0. Okay, so now I'm in the position I have to find the two solutions for x, given the fact that x is to the second power. So that's why there's 2. So we have x to the second, and we've also got x to the first. Okay, I've got both of those. So I make my GCF box. And I find the GCF. Now, the very first number is negative, so negative GCF. And then x second and x to the 1 would be x to the 1. I need to go to my GCF calculator. I have to get that up here a second. Okay, there it is, and I punch in 16 and 264. Can't do the negative, though. Okay, I got 8 as my GCF, so negative 8x to the first. And what do we do with that? We put it out here, and that's my F1. Now to find the F2, we need to divide both of these by the negative 8x to the first power. Okay, so the x to the 1s cancel out since they're the same. So remember, I do this. I take negative 16 divided by negative 8. I get 2. Then on x, I take 2 minus 1. That's 1. Then I take 264 divided by negative 8. I got negative 33. So I put 33 with a minus. Okay, I get rid of the 1 powers. We don't want those, and this is the F2. So I set each factor equal to 0. So either negative 8x could equal 0, or 2x minus 33 could equal 0. So I dot my x and circle it, and then I solve each one. Divide by negative 8. Divide 0 by negative 8. 0 divided by anything, 0. And then over here I add 33 to both sides. So 2 times x equals 33. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Then I divide 33 by 2. 16.5. Okay, so I'm going to put my higher answer, the 16.5, for the seconds. So the seconds are equal to 16.5, 16.5. Okay, now this thing wasn't going real well last week. This is only notes, so we're going to try this again. I have 32 up here on top of my table. I need to find two factors of 32 that add to 12. Right there I drew this little loop with an arrow with a division sign. So I start with the number 1. I take 32 divided by 1. Then I put 30, the answer I got was 32. Okay, now I add those and see if it's 12. I don't think it is. Nope. Then the next number I go with is 2. So 32 divided by 2. Okay, I didn't get a decimal, so I put 2 down. And the answer I got. Okay, now add those, see if it's 12. 2 plus 16, that's not 12, okay? Now, 32 divided by 3. That's a decimal, so I don't put 3. 32 divided by 4. I got 8, so I got 4 and 8. Okay, so now add 4 plus 8, and that's 12. Okay, so since I got 12, that's where I stop, 4 and 8. Okay, my next problem. Now I got to minus the factors to get 8. So I put 1. 48 divided by 1 is 48. So I put the answer you got, okay? Okay, now I minus those. 48, oh, and always take the biggest minus the smallest, okay? Bigger minus smaller. 48 minus 1 is not, it's not 8. Okay, now let's see if I can divide, next after 1 comes 2. 48 divided by 2. So I didn't get a decimal, so I write 2 down, and then the answer I got. Now I minus, take 24 minus 2, that's not 8, okay? Okay, 48 divided by 3. 48 divided. You always take 48 divided by and then try the next number. You didn't get a decimal, so you write 3 down, and the answer you got, 16. Okay, 16 minus 3, it's not 8. It's got to be 8 for me to stop the problem. 48 divided by 4 is 12, okay? So I put the 4 down, and then the answer I got. Okay, take 12 minus 4, that's 8, so we got it. Okay, 18, I have to find two factors of 18 that if I add, it comes out to 9. So I put 1 down. You always put 1 down. So I get 18 divided by 1. I put my answer, 18. Now add those. 1 plus 18 is 19. Okay, it's got to be 9. Okay, now I try 18 divided by 2. Okay, 2, 9. Okay, 2 plus 9 is 11. It's got to be 9. Now divide 18 divided by 3. It didn't get a decimal, so I put 3 down, and then the answer I got, 6. Okay, 3 plus 6 is 9. Okay, so I'm done. Okay, two factors of 11 that add to 12, so I put 1 down. 11 divided by 1 is 11. Okay, so I add 1 plus 11. 1 plus 11 is 12, so I'm done with that problem. I found it, okay? Okay, let's keep going here. It's all notes. A lot of people weren't understanding this, so I just want notes taken. so I put 1 down. 15 divided by 1, put 15 down. Okay, 15 minus 1 is 14. It's not 2. Okay, so I know it's not that. Now the next number is 2. 15 divided by 2. That's a decimal. I don't write it. Okay, now 15 divided by, I just did 2, so now I'm going to do 3. I didn't get a decimal, so I actually write 3 down. And I put my answer, which is 5. Okay, minus them, see if you get 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. Got it. Okay, 18. Put 1 here. 18 divided by 1 is 18. That's the only place you put 18 then, okay? 1 plus 18 isn't 11, it's 19. 18 divided by 2. Okay, I didn't get a decimal, so I put 2 down, and then the answer I got, 9. Now take 2 plus 9, is that 11? Yeah. Okay, I need to get 2 factors of 54, that when I minus them, I get 25. Okay, so I put 1 at 54. You see the division sign. 1 is 54. 54 minus 1 isn't 25, though. Then I do 2. 54 divided by 2, okay? So I divided by 2, and I got 27. Now minus those two numbers. 27 minus 2 is 25, so we have it. Okay, 27. 27 divided by 1 is 27. 1 plus 27 is 28. It's not 12. Okay. So now I go 2. 27 divided by 2. I got 13.5, so it's a decimal. I don't write it down. What number comes after 2? 3. Okay, I didn't get a decimal, so I write 3 down, and the answer I got when I divided. Okay. I add 3 plus 9 is 12, so I found it. Okay, I've got to find 2 factors of 36, that when I minus them I get 5, okay? You got to start dividing, okay? 36, there's a division there, you can't see it, the staple's in the way. So 36 divided by 1 is 36. Okay, take 36 minus 1. Is 36 minus 1 5? I don't think so. Okay. Now I go to 2. I got 18. Okay, so 18 minus 2. It's not 5. It's not going to work. Now 3. 36 divided by 3. I got 12. So now I minus those two numbers. 12 minus 3. Okay, I didn't get 5, so I can't use those two. Now 4. 36 divided by 4. I got 9. 4 times 9 is 36. That's why that works the way it does. 9 minus 4 is 5, so I came up with it. Okay, my next problem. 10. So I put 1 here. And I take 10 divided by 1. I got 10. Is 10 minus 1 equal to 3? No, it's 9. 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay, so I take 5 minus 2, and that's 3. You know, that's what I'm supposed to get before I stop. Okay, factors of 42, we got to add to 13, so I got 1. 42 divided by 1 is 42. 1 and 42 do not add up to 13, they add up to 43. Okay, now try 2. Okay, I put 21 down. 2 plus 21 is 23, so it's not 13. I write 3 down. 42 divided by 3 is 14. I add those two. 3 plus 14, it's got to be 13, it's 17. Okay, and 4. I got a decimal, so I cross 4 out, and 5. Got a decimal, I cross 5 out, then 6. I got 7, so now I add 6 and 7. 6 plus 7 is 13. Okay, next one. So I got 1. 20 divided by 1 is 20. 20 minus 1. For me to circle it, it has to minus to 8. So 20 minus 1 is 19. 2. 20 divided by 2. Got 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. Okay, got it. 2 and 10. Some of them you have to go for a while, some of them you stop. It's just the way that it is. Now, the stuff we need this for, you don't want me to teach it now. Nobody will get it. So we've got to get this little skill down here. Factors of 7, that would minus to 6. So I got 1. I take 7 divided by 1. Got 7. 7 minus 1, is that 6? Yup. That one didn't take long. Okay, 21. The factors have to add up to 10. Okay, so 1, 21 divide any number divided by 1 is just the same number. Okay. Okay, now add, is 1 plus 21 10? No. 2. 21 divided by 2. I got a decimal. Well, then I cross that out. Don't even write the decimal, just cross it out. Then 3. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So I put 7. Now I add 3 plus 7. It has to be 10. If it adds, 7 plus 3 is 10. By the way, when you're doing your plus minus, start with the number here. Okay? 7 plus 3 is 10. Try to do a better job of starting with the number here when I do the plus minus. Okay, 1. 56 divided by 1 is 56. So I got 1, 56. Is 56 minus 1 14? No. 2. 56 divided by 2 is 28. 28 minus 2 is not 14. It's something else. If it's something else, you get rid of it. 56 divided by 3, that's a decimal. So don't even write the decimal, you just get rid of it. Then 4. 56 divided by 4. Got 14. Okay, I screwed this problem up. Instead of 14, can you put 10, please? Okay. So you divide by 4, you get 14. So now I take 14 minus 4. That's 10. Okay, so there it is. Okay, and the last one, 28. I got to find two factors that would minus and get 12. So I go 1. 28 divided by 1 is 28. 28 minus 1 is not 12, though. 28 divided by 2 is 14. 14 minus 2 is at 12. No, sorry, 14 minus 2 is at 12. Yep. Okay. Sure is. Okay.